Hi guys, so in this video we're going to talk about how you manifest people cheating on you, how you manifest a circumstance where you are being cheated on and you're experiencing infidelity. Now the reason and the problem that I'm going to talk about in this video is usually the same problem in any kind of circumstance. It's not limited to relationships, but we're mainly going to focus on relationships in this video. Now this is just part one where we're going to be decoding the problem itself. But if you want me to create a video on how to deal with it and how to break this pattern, then let me know down in the comment section below. If I receive enough comments supporting this idea, then I'll create a video on how to break this pattern. Now this video is not for beginners at all, and this video is also not for people who think there's some power out there deciding their fate or giving them stuff, or people who believe in fate. Maybe if you're one of those, you can click out of this video because this video can be really confusing and also really triggering at the same time. Now, of course, I am well equipped to speak on this topic. So just know, again, I cannot share details about my own personal life, but just know that you're in good hands. Now, we're gonna start this video by saying that yes, you are the one manifesting people to cheat on you, okay? You are the one manifesting infidelity. Now, before I move further, I just want to mention this one thing. We are going to be approaching this video from the perspective of that you are the creator. Your belief system is constantly 24/7 creating your life. Each and every belief you carry is going to be proven right in this physical realm by your mind, by your being. Your reality is nothing but a mirror, and it's mirroring your energetic being, your presence, your soul, whatever you want to call it. You create each and every little circumstance in your life. Good or bad, it doesn't really matter. You're the creator of it. Basically, again, life is just mirroring you and who you are as a being constantly. So we are approaching this video from that perspective, and I'm assuming if you're watching this video that you already have an idea of these concepts. Now, what is cheating really? If we look deep into it, what it is really, it is nothing but a person or you as a source manifesting a threat out of you, a threat to your safety. When I say safety, I don't mean safety in the sense of there is a predator out there who's after you to kill you and whatnot. I don't mean that kind of safety. When I say safety, I just mean a person feeling safe within their own being. That means void of any insecurity, a person who trusts themselves, a person who feels good about themselves, complete within themselves, and in general have good beliefs about themselves. They feel safe with themselves. They trust themselves to the point where they know they got their back. They got their own back, you know? Basically, a person who has created a healthy relationship with themselves. When you create a healthy relationship with yourself, you end up feeling safe with yourself. So for example, if you have a healthy relationship with a person outside of you, let's just say it's a really healthy relationship, you're gonna feel safe in that relationship, right? As in, you're gonna feel that, okay, this person got my back, I don't have to worry about anything, I trust them, I feel safe with them, I feel loved with them. That's what I'm talking about when I say feeling safe, okay? That's what I mean, threat to their safety. So basically, cheating is nothing but a threat to your safety, the safety you should be feeling, the safe feeling you should be having within your being. The next thing it is basically a proof of you not feeling good enough, okay? So if you have manifested a circumstance where you're being cheated on, then it means that that circumstance is a proof of you not feeling and thinking that you're good enough as a person. Now let's just dig a little deeper. Like, how does this feeling of not being safe within yourself, how does that create this circumstance of being cheated on? The thing is, as this creator, you were always supposed to feel fulfilled and complete. But because you must have gone through a lot of life experiences and it must have given you a lot of bad conditioning, bad beliefs, you end up feeling unsafe. within yourself. Because of this conditioning, you've hated yourself so much all this time, and you've abused yourself so much all this time. Now, what the fuck do I mean by that? Oh, I don't hate myself. I don't abuse myself, you know? You are like saying things like, I'm not good enough, I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm good for nothing, all comes in abuse. Like, you are not gonna say these things to a little kid, but you do surely say these things to yourself. So that actually comes under abuse and hating your own self. So you've done that so much that you have completely stopped trusting yourself, because you cannot feel safe with somebody or trust somebody you hate. Now, because you're already feeling unsafe, you're gonna seek it out from a relationship. Now, I'm not saying that, oh, you shouldn't have a relationship. No, that's not what I'm saying. But you should not go and seek out a relationship being this unhealed, incomplete being. So if you have a relationship in your life, you're gonna depend on it to feel safe, to feel good about yourself, okay? Not just that, this relationship is kind of this escape thing for you, where you're kind of using this relationship to escape from your unsafe being. Now, you're considering this relationship a place where you're gonna feel safe, but even after having this relationship, if you're somebody who's materialized cheating, I'm pretty sure you must be feeling this, first of all, a lot of insecurities, and this feeling where you feel like you cannot relax and you're constantly on alert. That's what I call feeling unsafe. So because you were already feeling it as a single person, now you're gonna feel it again even when you're in a relationship, but consciously you consider your relationship to be a safe place. Oh, if my person is with me, if my person is gonna loyal to me, I'm gonna feel incredibly good about myself, incredibly safe with myself and stuff like that. But that's not what really is happening. So then how you're materializing this feeling of unsafety as a threat, because the third party which is involved in this cheating circumstance is what I'm calling a threat, okay? So if your relationship is a safe space for you, and you consider, at least you're considering it to be a safe space for you, but you're truly, as this individual creator, you're not feeling very safe within your own being, you create a third party, you literally manifest a third person in your relationship, because that person is a threat to your relationship, to the relationship you have with the person, and you consider this relationship to be a safe space, right? That's how cheating, this dynamic with that third person, is nothing but a threat. That third person is a threat to your safety. What is safety here? Your relationship with this person, because you consider it to be a safe space for yourself. I hope you're following me. I hope this is not confusing, and that's how you manifest what you are truly, genuinely feeling within yourself outwards in your relationship. How is this a proof of you not feeling good enough? The thing is, if you're already not feeling good enough, then I am assuming you're not feeling good enough for the relationship itself, or you're not feeling good enough for the person you're with, meaning you're already thinking there is somebody better out there, well suited for your partner or for this relationship. All right, so if you're already thinking that, that's what you're gonna create, okay? Because what happens is our minds are constantly coming up with real life circumstances which proves our beliefs, okay? So the reality is actually proving to you that yes, you're not good enough for this person. This third person is way better than you. Again, at the end, making you feel not good enough, okay? Proving that belief of not being good enough correct. So that's what cheating really is. So now you're gonna ask, so it has absolutely nothing to do with this person who's like literally cheating on me? And the answer is a obvious no. No, it has absolutely nothing to do with the person who is actually being dishonest. It's not their fault, and this is really triggering. This is going to sound really triggering, but it is what it is. Try it and test it. Even if you're dating a person or you're in a relationship with a person who has a history of being unfaithful or cheating on their partners, still it's not their fault, because let's just say you are in a relationship with a person like that, but if your own beliefs are, first of all, good, you have a good belief system, and those beliefs are really, really strong, you are going to subconsciously influence them to actually show up in a different way, to actually match the kind of relationship you're having with yourself, and to actually show you what you truly believe about yourself. Now you must be like, oh, so is everything about me only? The world is revolving around me? Yes, in your reality, you're the center of everything. You're the source of everything, you're the center of everything, and that's just how it is. So it's not their fault. And how you influence people subconsciously, I did talk about it in my previous video a little bit. The title is along the lines of "You aren't ugly, your presence is." I would highly recommend you guys to watch that video after this one, because that is also gonna just give you a lot of insight into why looks don't even matter when it comes to attracting somebody. So just go ahead and check it out. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and how to deal with it, how to feel safe. Again, I do have a video on how to feel safe and how to genuinely show yourself love and respect. I will link it down below, but the title of that video is How to Detach Like a God. In that video, I've talked about how when you feel complete, you naturally detach from the physical reality. That's what the whole concept of that video is. But in that video, I've talked about what loving yourself looks like and how to actually do it to feel complete, safe, and loved within yourself, by yourself. That is like essential. So go ahead and check that video out. But apart from that, this topic of being cheated on, dishonesty, infidelity does not end here. Like, it's a deep topic, but at least I've covered the problem in this video. So again, if you want me to create a video where I teach you guys how to break this pattern, of constantly being in situations where third parties are involved, let me know. Let me know down the comment section below. So I really hope you guys are taking something out of this video. If you have any questions, if you're confused about something from this video, do let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to answer your questions or your confusions. But yeah, that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in my next one.